We're going to start lying down today for today's practice. So just finding yourself a comfortable space, just arriving in your practice, noticing how your body's feeling. Just taking some nice steady breaths. We're going to start to circle into the wrists and the ankles, just bringing a bit of movement in. Maybe starting to roll into the neck, rolling the neck from side to side. Bringing the feet together, taking the arms overhead, coming into a full body stretch. Pointing and flexing the toes. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest. Maybe doing a slight rock from side to side, massaging the lower back against the mat. Some nice gentle movement to start us off. Okay, so taking the big toes together, hands on the knees. We're going to separate the legs, take them wide, and then bring the knees back together. So full circles with the knees and the legs working into the hips. And then moving again in the opposite direction. Drawing some big circles. Take the knees out, bring them back together, but try and keep the big toes together if you can. Hugging in the right knee, extending the left leg down towards the mat. Just going to move that knee side to side, working into the hip flexor. Flexing into the right foot. We're going to bring that left knee back up and come into a figure four shape with the legs. You can thread the needle, pulling that left thigh closer towards yourself, bringing a deeper stretch, maybe extending the left leg up towards the ceiling, just doing whatever feels good for you today. Circling into the ankle, nice big circles. And then we're going to take the left knee down to the left foot down to the floor and take the right sole of the foot across to the left side. So coming into a twist in your figure four shape. Nice full breaths. Bringing yourself back to centre. Dropping that right foot back down to the floor. We're hugging in the left knee this time. Taking the right leg back down, extending that leg to the floor. And then just moving into that hip. Moving the leg from side to side. Working into the hips, hip flexors at the front. And then bringing the right foot back in, bringing your figure four shape to this side. So hugging that right knee in. Maybe extending the right leg up towards the ceiling. Drawing some nice big circles with the right ankle. And release the legs back down. We're going to hug both knees into the chest and just draw some circles with the lower back against the mat. Nice little massage for the spine. Taking both legs up towards the ceiling, pointing and flexing the toes. And we're going to separate the legs wide. So keep the legs straight. We're going to take the legs out towards the side and then bring them back together. And again, out towards the sides. Pulsing up and down with the legs. Legs are extended and bring them back together. Again, take the legs wide, pulsing, working into the inner thighs. And again, back together, pointing and flexing the toes. One more time, take the legs wide, pulsing up and down. Keeping the lower back flat against the mat. Again, we're going to pulse. Draw the legs slowly back together so they're both together, pointing and flexing the toes. We're going to extend one leg down to the floor, keep one leg as it is lifted. And we're going to hover the leg that goes down towards the floor, just inches away from the mat. But make sure the lower back's squeezing down against the mat so you've not got that little arch in the lower back. So one leg lowers, the other one stays up. Alternate sides. A couple more. And hug the knees in again towards the chest, one little hug. Circling into the lower back. I'm going to extend the left leg down to the mat, fully stretched, hugging in the right knee and coming into a twist, taking it across to the left side. We're going to bring our body all the way across and over so that we're coming onto our front with one leg lifted. Going to lift and lower the right leg just from the knee joint. So keeping in the Sphinx pose with the upper body, and the knees just going to lift and lower. So now relax through the legs. We're going to come up onto the arms in like a cobra position. So stretching through the arms, lifting the chest and release it all the way down to the floor. Again, lift up, stretch through the arms, maybe looking from side to side, releasing through the neck. One more time as you breathe in, lift up, straighten through the arms, lifting the chest up. Hips are staying down to the ground. Bring that leg back in. And we're going to windshield wiper both legs from either side to release any tension in the lower back. Bringing it across to the other side. We're going to take the right leg out to the side, lifting and lowering just from the knee. Relax through the legs, coming up into that cobra position, straightening through the arms, lifting the chest up and down. Move the head from side to side and relax. One more time, bringing it up. Release back down. And we're going to bring that leg across us at the back, coming up to a seated position. Going to bring the soles of the feet together and bring them as close to the body as you like, and then we're going to bounce up and down with the knees in that butterfly shape. Maybe hooking the elbows over the knees, pulling on the feet to give yourself a bit more leverage, and dropping the knees further down towards the mat. And release that position. We're going to come up onto a tabletop position. Knees below the hips, wrists below the shoulders. Moving into some cat and cow positions. So just moving the hips any way that feels good. Before we move into our standard cat and cow pose. So breathing in as you drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale as you round through the shoulders, arching through the upper back. Keeping that moving with your own breath. Coming back to your tabletop, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, sending the hips up nice and high. Coming into your downward facing dog. Just pedaling into the feet. Then walking the feet back up to the hands. Coming into your forward fold, Uttanasana, and just letting the upper body hang over the legs. Nice little bend in the knees. Just maybe shaking the head from side to side and rolling it back up to a standing position. And coming into Tadasana, arms by the sides, releasing the shoulders away from the ears, pulling up through the quads. We're going to come up onto our tiptoes. Stretching through the legs. See if you can hold that position with your eyes closed just for a couple of breaths. Just going to challenge your balance. It's a game changer once you close your eyes. And back to your Tadasana pose. Reaching up with the arms as you breathe in. Exhale as you fold forward, bending through the knees, chest to the thighs, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale to release. Step back to your plank position. Drop the knees, lower down to your cobra position. Tucking the toes, lifting it back up to a downward facing dog. And again, pedaling into the feet if that feels good. Walking the feet back up to the hands, coming back to your forward fold. Halfway lift, release and forward fold. Inhale as you come all the way back up to standing, straight back up. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step back to your plank position. Lower down your way, knees, chest, chin, or upward facing dog. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Lovely. Taking it back to the top of the mat. Walking the feet back up towards the hands, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, roll it back up to standing position. We're going again, arms overhead. Exhale to fold, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, you can jump it back to your plank. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to lift the right leg and bringing that foot through between the hands, lifting it up to your warrior one position. Nice bend in the front knee. Opening up to your warrior two. From here, we're moving into a reverse warrior. Keep that nice bend in the front knee. We're going to windmill the arms back down, frame the foot, and we're going to lower back down again. Chaturanga Dandasana. And up to your upward facing dog. Back to your down dog. Just taking a few breaths in your downward facing dog. Extending the left leg behind us. Bringing it in between the hands. Lifting up to your warrior one. Exhale, opening up to your warrior two position. Make sure the head and the heart are over the hips. Reverse warrior. Nice lift through the chest, nice and strong in the legs. Windmill the arms back down, come back to your plank position, and maybe just lowering the hips a little. Make sure the shoulders are over the wrists, nice and strong in your plank. Right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow. Just holding that plank for another breath. Drop the knees. Toes together, separate the knees and come to your child's pose. Just taking a couple of breaths in child's pose. Nice full breaths. Just a time to catch your breath. We're almost done anyway. Coming back up to your tabletop position, stepping the right foot through, staying in a kneeling position, bringing the arms overhead, low lunge, sink the hips down to the floor. Looking up, taking the arms overhead. I'm going to bring the hands together in prayer position, coming into a twist on that right side. So hook the elbow over the right knee. You can lift the left leg if that's within your reach today, or keep the knee on the floor, whichever feels best. Drop the left knee back down. Take the hands down to the mat, just shuffling the right foot out towards the side for lizard position. You can keep the knee on the floor or tuck the left toes and lift that leg. Moving backwards and forwards, stretching into the hips. Maybe dropping the forearms to the floor. Coming back up onto the hands, coming back to your plank position. We'll drop back to the knees, step the left foot through to your low lunge. Inhale as you raise the arms overhead, sinking the hips down. Coming into that twist, elbow hooks over the left knee, maybe tucking the toes and lifting up through that back leg. Keeping a nice twist in the mid-spine and dropping the knee back down. Coming into your lizard on this side, just shuffling that left leg out towards the side. Rocking backwards and forwards, opening up through the hips. Dropping onto the forearms if that's for you today. And drop the knee down. Bring the knees back together. We're going to end in our wide-legged child's pose. So big toes together, separate the knees wide, sinking the forehead down towards the ground. And just relax into that position. Maybe rocking the hips from side to side, releasing any tension. And you can spend as long as you like in this position. Maybe stretching the hands out behind the back, coming into that prayer position with the hands. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.